Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to invite our newest graduate, Dr. André Desmarais, to deliver the convocation address. Dr. Desmarais.
Well, first of all, thank you very much, and thank you for that wonderful introduction. All I can say is luck helps. And remember that, because in your life, without luck, you're not going to get very far, and that's a big part of life. So, Your Excellency, Ambassador Jacobson, distinguished members of this great university, guests, and more importantly, fellow graduates, chers diplômés, félicitations, congratulations. Je suis profondément touché de l'honneur qui m'est conféré aujourd'hui. I am deeply touched by the honor that is bestowed upon me. But I would be at fault if I failed to pay tribute to all the professors, researchers, and administrators of your university whom have shown their dedication in guiding you to today's achievement. A special thanks to your outstanding principal, Mrs. Heather Monroe Blum, for maintaining McGill as a world-class university. I would also like to address your parents directly. Dear parents, on behalf of your children, I congratulate you. You have provided unstinting support to help your children achieve their dream. I know very well that many of you have deprived yourselves to see your sons or daughters acquire knowledge and a university experience so that they can make use of all their talents and their expertise in their years ahead. Fellow graduates, today your university is presenting you with more than a mere diploma. It is a passport to tomorrow. The ideal way to ensure confidence in the future is to prepare yourself for it in the best way possible. Given all the imponderables that will inevitably loom before you, only your ability to be prepared to meet them face to face will nurture your confidence in the future. McGill has conveyed to you knowledge that you did not possess when you arrived here only a few years ago. Strengthened by these new resources, which are added to your young life experience, you will be entering a very different environment, for most of you the labor force, to start a career. I am pleased to think that, after enriching your knowledge, you will be able to integrate it with your values. And the values to which I refer to here are not the ones found listed on a financial balance sheet. For my part, I am attached to the great humanistic values such as compassion, benevolence, tolerance, generosity, a passion for sharing, and the more noble ones of love and friendship. Your values are not necessarily very different from mine, but they are defined and expressed according to more modern codes reflecting your age. Your values will surely evolve throughout your life and will be tested by your deeds, your actions, and your convictions. Just as you must count on food to invigorate your body and on knowledge to fuel your mind, you'll have to draw on your values to nourish your heart and soul. This is the tripod for a balanced life. Let us be clear, I do not wish to undervalue the knowledge that you have acquired, which has developed so rapidly in the world in the last few decades. We now know how to transport scientific instruments to the moon. We can communicate milliseconds from one side of the planet to the other. We can battle thousands of illnesses with new drugs. But never forget that knowledge becomes more important when it is accompanied by the proper humanistic values. Becoming aware of the inherent interactions between our values and our knowledge means basically making social and personal choices that are right for you and for the community at large. To illustrate, nuclear knowledge can assist in healing diseases, but it can also be used to develop deadly weapons of war. The difference between the former and the latter is the humanistic values that are either ignored or privileged. In fact, knowledge in itself is like other things in life, such as money, time, power, etc. All depends on what you do with these instruments, which values you attach to their use. Knowledge, power, time, money, and even your diploma are inherently good or bad. It is the use that you make of them that will determine the outcome. Your generation, as others before you, will be confronted with crucial debates of the use of knowledge. Where will the upheavals in genetics, or questions of euthanasia, sustainable development, and a fight against climate change, or preservation of the environment lead us to? I am convinced that the course of your university education, with your professors, your fellow students, you have had to reflect and debate on these issues. Your reflection is far from over. It has only just begun. And this is to tell you that without a disciplined practice of values, knowledge can become the expression and the promotion of biases and prejudices. For my part, I have the profound conviction that real human progress, the progress that really improves the well-being of humanity, derives from the active alliance between knowledge and the practice of humanistic values. You are eager to begin your life projects. You have the energy, you have the ideas, the impetuousness of youth, so get started. Reach for your star. Whatever the sector, social, environmental, cultural, educational, business, or international relations, you will discover that the ability to learn to take control of your life without having to depend strictly on the state and to accept your social responsibilities will bring you great satisfaction. I will take the example of social entrepreneurship, or community involvement, if you wish, which often leads to happy results. It encourages philanthropy, makes volunteerism prosper, and creates favorable conditions for the development of NGOs. Together, we have discovered new possibilities in participating in social progress. It has become possible for citizens to satisfy their desire for social involvement through a happy marriage between individual interests and collective needs. For example, when corporations support hospitals or medical research, they invest in the entrepreneurs of the healthcare sector. When they support universities, they invest in the entrepreneurs who bolster our youth and its education. So it is for theater companies, for symphonies, for orchestras, Centraide, or community organizations, for the preservation of our environment, for the assistance of the sick and the poor, etc. All these sectors and many others invite our philanthropic efforts and our individual and community involvement. Power Corporation, like many other companies in this country, believes and supports these objectives. You too will have countless opportunities to rely on your knowledge and on the practice of the values to improve the welfare of the world around you. McGill has a reputation for welcoming many foreign students. Such a diverse student body is a valuable asset, forms a crucible of cultures and traditions that enriches our university, fostering understanding and the acceptance of diversity. You are wide open to knowledge, and you have pursued your studies here in Montreal in an open, tolerant city where the leading Western cultures coexist. You have been exposed to different currents of thought, both through your studies and through the contacts with your friends. And all of these circumstances and many others have endowed you with an incomparable advantage as you move to the next stage in your life. This is what I wanted to share with you today, and as a great Chinese wise man once told me, surpass your parents, that is the only way humanity will progress. So I invite you all to do everything you can to offer those who will follow you something greater than yourself. To strive for less would be to condemn humanity to regress. I wish you every success, I wish you great happiness, and may you fulfill your dreams, and with a little bit of luck, you will for sure. Alors je vous souhaite tous les succès et beaucoup de bonheur. Puissiez-vous réaliser vos rêves. Je vous remercie, thank you, and namaste, especially for Len. Thank you.